all know where we are? I think we're lost. I think I know that dog. Huh? Now I think I've seen this somewhere before. We're lost and we're looking for the best firewood money can buy. Oh my heavens, look at all that. Look at all this, man. Man, is this place neat. Neat as a pin. Jake. Hey. Man, this place is cool.
Thank you.
This is amazing, man.
Work in progress.
It is.
How's it going?
Good. We're looking for the best firewood money can buy.
Oh yeah, well I don't know if it's the best firewood money can buy, but it's the best firewood money can buy here in southwestern Connecticut.
That's cool, man. That's cool. That's amazing.
Yeah, log pile's looking a little small right now. Trying to fix that, but
Gotcha.
that means we've been splitting a lot of wood.
Good. That's awesome, man. What, Dan?
Hey, my man. What's going on?
Good, how are you yourself?
Good. You have a nice drive out?
Oh yeah.
Got the Easter maid hat on?
Oh,
Yes, he
yeah.
does. Jake, this is my wife, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
She doesn't allow me to put her on. Wendy asked how much acreage you have.
We have 4 acres of our own here, and we back up to 125 acres or so of
Wow.
water company property.
Really?
There's a river back there that acts. This is all like buffer zone.
What river is it? Not my Ennis, is it?
No, that's down in Greenwich actually.
Okay.
This is the west branch of the Pequannock River, I think
really?
they call it. But it feeds a watershed down the line a
Gotcha.
little bit. So
So
you'll never have building
Nope.
development back there.
Nope. And people have watched a video I posted a couple months back. I kind of encroached on their property a
We
little
saw
bit.
that, yeah.
But we fixed it, and we're on good terms with the water company.
That's good.
They weren't too upset. They said what I did was like a drop in the bucket compared to some people. So,
Really? Okay.
yeah. So I was glad to hear that.
Good.
So how long have you been here?
We bought the house like 3 years ago now.
Okay.
So all of this was just woods. There
Yeah.
none of it kind of ended where the gravel ended, and
We've watched your
my,
progress
yeah, this
putting
is my
this in, and this is amazing.
So
Yeah.
you don't have any rock walls up here. Not as many as down in Stamford.
Oh, I mean, we do. There's a stone wall back there. There's a stone wall right over there. All throughout back here, there's actually quite a bit. There used to be a big mill back there.
Oh,
You
really?
can still see the mill pond. There's a big deer stuck in the river. It's pretty cool.
Deer?
Lots of deer.
Yeah.
With the
Deer.
tree stand, and yeah,
Wait.
but there's a big gear.
Oh, gear.
Yeah, from the mill.
Gotcha.
So it's pretty cool, actually. But,
Cool.
my parents live a couple towns down, and they have beautiful original stone walls just like going throughout their property.
Yeah.
This all used to be one big farm, and I believe our house was It's like the oldest house in the area.
Is it really?
Immediately here. Yeah, it was built in 27. So,
Okay.
Very nice.
Got good bones.
good bones,
Yeah.
good solid beams, and there used to be a railroad right across the street. So we heard
Is that
various
right?
stories about what this house used to be used for and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So.
Yeah, you forget coming up to New England how old this, goes back to the 1700s, 1600s.
Oh, yeah.
And you just forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, where we live, everything is Civil War related. Here it's Revolutionary War related.
Right.
Yeah,
like the town I grew up in, I think it was founded in like 1648 or something like that.
Wow. Yeah.
So 1927 is just, relatively new compared to some of the houses, but
Yeah.
at least this immediate vicinity is one of the older ones for sure.
Cool.
it's a nice area.
Yeah, thank you. We're
Beautiful
lucky
area.
to-
What was that again, Wendy?
So what made you want to start filming and start a YouTube channel?
So nothing made me like want to start it, but I always say I bought the tractor. I was looking into buying actually a chipper, just like a wood chipper, because I do tree work. And what I was finding was that there were a lot of chippers out there, but the ones that I could afford, with the money I'd saved up, were older, and all they could do was chip wood. And then my buddy Chris, who's in a lot of the videos, he was like, "Hey, have you ever seen those PTO chippers that go on tractors?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've kind of seen them, but like I don't have a tractor." And he was like, "Well, yeah, but if you put your money towards buying a tractor and a chipper that's like a couple grand instead of 30 grand, then you could do a lot more than just chip wood." And I was like, "Well, that's actually a really good point."
Yeah.
So at the time, I was living at my buddy Sam's house, where we started Dude Ranch DIY because we called it the Dude Ranch, and
He was the other guy.
he was the other guy in the original.
caricature on
Sometimes people go way back to the original videos, and they're like, "Who is that blonde guy that was in the logo?" And I'm like, "Well, that was Sam." But Sam was the one. I was doing research. I went around to John Deere and Kubota and whatever, Internet New Holland, looking at different tractors, and they would all hand me a brochure. And I had never really run a tractor before, except working at a farm in high school, and that was just not.
I have never run a
true work.
tractor.
Yeah, so
I was hoping you let me run your tractor.
yeah, absolutely, you can run it all. So I was like, well, they were like, well, it can lift 1,600 pounds or 1,200 pounds, and I was like, great, but I don't know what
that means. Yeah.
or what that looks like. So then my buddy Sam was like, why don't you go on YouTube? And I was like, YouTube's just a bunch of cat videos. And he was like, no, it used to be, but it's really changed.
Yeah.
He was like, there's videos about everything now. And I was like, okay. So I started going on YouTube, and I found, of course, Mike Morgan. He had the exact same tractor that I have now at one point. And I was watching other guys, and it gave me something to look at visually to see, like, oh, it could pick up a 30-inch diameter oak log that's 8 foot long and lift it and put it in the back of a trailer. So then that got the gears turning, and I was like, okay, I narrowed down that I wanted to buy a tractor and a wood chipper and the grapple and everything, because I'd kind of be a self-contained unit. I already had the dump trailer at the time. And then I was like, well, if these guys are like, CPAs like Adam, and Mike Morgan was a blaster, they're just doing firewood for fun and filming it and seem to be pretty successful. I was like, well, I actually do this for a living.
You did.
I was like, so I just bought a tripod and used my iPhone and started filming. And I had no intention whatsoever of it actually taking off. And, I guess you could arguably say it still hasn't quite taken off yet, but I just keep chipping away at it. And it seems to be working. So
That's cool.
I guess the short answer is I had no intention of starting a YouTube channel, but
Really?
I'm glad that I did, because I've gotten to meet great people like yourself, and
thank you.
a lot of other friends, and it's a great community, and
It is, isn't
presented
it?
me with some pretty cool opportunities. That's for sure. So,
I think that's how it starts for everybody. No one intentionally becomes a YouTuber.
yeah, and I think if you set out with the mindset that you're trying to become a YouTuber, you're probably not going to be successful.
Yeah.
Because the thing that I get a lot from both companies that I work with and just people that I meet, they're like, "Oh, you're very similar to the way you are on the videos. Like you're really not putting on an act." And I'm like, "No, I just film myself. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about or make a video on." and you know, I don't have.
So
a
you
script.
don't you don't have a script or anything like that. You speak
call-
excellent.
When I was working with the guys from Rugged Made, they came down and they were filming. I helped them out with some videos, and they called me One Take Jake just because they
Really?
would tell me what, you know, the idea of the video was or whatever, and that was like the most scripted it had ever been, and I would just go with it and just talk, you know, and that's it.
Well,
So-
because this is your business.
This is my business, so I know, like, you know, I could talk to you for hours about
Yeah.
wood and, you know, wood chemistry and stuff like that, but most people aren't interested in that, so I kind of give the abridged version.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I have no idea what I'm gonna say or talk about when I come out here to film. It's just kind of like, well, what do I got to get done today? And
Well,
that's
you're
why it
very
bounces
well
around.
spoken too. Like
Well, thank you. I mean,
you are.
I think I've gotten more comfortable in front of the camera, but
Yeah.
you ask Chris or my wife's or anybody, like, I have no problem talking to anybody.
Okay.
You know, whether it's about this or, you know, whatever, sitting down at a bar, just shooting the shit. So.
That's right. I got to go to more bars. Than you.
True. You have to go to Aviator Board.
Aviator.
Yeah.
We have a bar right next to us.
Oh,
So-
that could be
A brewery.
dangerous.
A brewery.
Oh, nice.
So
And a coffee shop.
Sarah and I love going to breweries, especially that allow dogs.
that's yeah. I don't know whether they do or not.
I don't know.
All right, winning.
Yeah, Louis likes going to breweries.
That's
that was
cool.
the first place we brought him when we got him.
Was it really?
Yeah, he was like
That's
8
cool.
weeks old.
Now you have a brewery as a client, don't you? Or
I do, yeah. I sell firewood to Space Cat Brewing down in Norwalk, Connecticut.
okay.
Yeah, they make
Gotcha.
some good beer.
Oh,
and,
good.
And they're very dog friendly.
Really?
Inside and
That's
out.
cool.
Yeah, yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
Well, look who this is.
There's Sarah.
Hi. Hi. How are you?
That's Danny.
Danny wants to give hugs.
I'm good. How are you? Good?
Good.
Yeah, it's nice out. It warmed up. Yeah.
I want spring.
Well, I know it's still cold, but
Hi, Sarah. I'm Ken. I'm a hugger. So,
me too.
and Wendy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Ken has a YouTube channel called.
Oh, you do?
Yes, you do. York Firewood.
Oh,
Yep.
great.
We can't even read it
Oh,
anymore.
I've seen that logo.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
He's
got it.
got it.
Yeah.
I got your sticker up on the
It-
wall in the.
Right, Dan?
That's right.
And what do you think?
Woo!